This evening, we are here to discuss more about Kumi University. We know very well a lot is supposed to be happening. They're supposed to be having the 18th graduation ceremony, which is taking place this Friday, November 24th of this very year. So we're going to be discussing that as we discuss a lot of information about Kumi University. So in case you've joined us, please don't think of going anywhere because you will miss out on a lot of information that we'll be sharing. My name is Simon Ochen, here with the guests who have already joined us. So ibuni amor ngajipsini nepeta array ateso kida musugu ntete jowe miskini akirono ija.
Mr. Chen. Good evening to listeners. First of all, I have to begin by thanking Voice of Teso for collaborating with the Kumi University. Indeed, your work has caused an impact in Kumi University.
Thank you.
Yeah. Just as he has mentioned my names, I'm called Mr. Dengu David Emmanuel, the Academic Registrar at Kumi University.
All right. You're welcome, Mr. Adengu, the Eteromite. He is the head of SOS.
Good evening, our dear listeners. I want to say, maybe let me reiterate on my name. My name is
Let me start with the academic registrar. A lot is supposed to be happening. The graduation is just around the corner, and I want to know, maybe before we reach to the graduation, take us through Kumi University.
Yes. Good evening, listeners, once more. What is Kumi University? Kumi University is a Korean-founded institution and Christian-based that has 4 key faculties. We have these faculties. We have all the programs which are there are education, science, full-time. For external program, we don't have secondary education. We have now DIPE. DIPE, in short, is Diploma in Primary Education. That runs for 2 years. And then we also have Diploma in Early Child Developmenthood. Normally, they call them nursery teachers. So those ones also run for 2 years. Then we have a special program which is called Higher Education Certificate. Higher Education Certificate is a bridging course. It is also initiated last semester. So we are now rolling the first lot this academic year. This one is purely 1 year. A bridging course helps Ugandans because there are those who do not make it at A level. But that should not frustrate them. That is not the end, but they can still come to Kumi University and have a bridging course. This bridging course is 1 year, and we have 3 categories that enables them to specialize and end in the dream that they wish. We have Higher Education Certificate, Biological Sciences, Higher Education Certificate, Physical Science, and then we have Higher Education, Humanities. So these are 3 key higher education certificates, a bridging course for A level. Yes, imagine you are dreaming as a doctor. You want to be a doctor, then you did not make it at A level. This one now is a course that can enable you still also fulfill your dream. You come for higher education certificate. It is a bridging gap where we have 30% of the university content and 70% of the A level, where they take you rigorously in that curriculum. Then it also enables you to join any university because higher education certificate, you can progress vertically in Kumi University or even join other universities where you can still continue with your dream in a course that you want. For example, biological for medical, maybe agriculturist, environmentalist. But then we also have physics, physical. Maybe your dream is to be an engineer. So these are courses that help Ugandans to bridge their courses at A level. So I encourage A level leavers who are outside, listening, that the chance is still there. Don't be frustrated, but come to Kumi University. Your dream will be fulfilled.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Bwana Academic Registrar, for giving us that history and also the courses offered at Kumi University. I want to bring Mr. Lawrence Etoromite, who is head of business. Sorry, earlier on I mixed it up, but it's all okay. I want to bring you, and perhaps you'll be mixing maybe at Sotere Tungare Miskinete Akro no Somasi Elijah Kumi University, Jeno Jok. We're supposed to be having a graduation and so forth, but maybe you can first of all take us through your department. Nweja Singina.
Yala Manoinoi. Well, thank you so much. And I want to still say you're all most welcome, our dear listeners. Like I still said, I am actually the head of the department for business studies. So in the Department of Business Studies, we handle a number of programs. And basically, we have actually I have 10 programs in the Department of Business Studies. So on these 10 programs, we have Bachelor's of Business Administration. And within the Bachelor's of Business Administration, is actually, I can say, it's actually a blended program, whereby in your first year and the second year, you'll actually be studying general business administration. Then when it comes to third year, you'll be able to take side or to specialize in a particular field. You can either decide to specialize in accounting, so you'll be given a bachelor's degree in business administration with accounting. Or you can also decide to take bachelor's of business administration with marketing, or you can also decide to do bachelor's of business administration with management, or bachelor's of business administration with banking and finance. So those are the 4 areas that you can be able to specialize, especially when you take that program of business administration of Kumi University. All these programs are very good. They can be able to help you in anything that you are going to be doing. The knowledge you get from one can still even enable you to actually to perform another activity in one way or the other. That is just one program. Then within still business administration, we also have diploma in business administration. And that one is a course that is running only for 2 years. Still within business, we also house bachelors of human resource management. So this we train these people. These are people who actually become future managers. They'll be able to handle other issues related to human resources in different organizations. It might be in your own organization. That's why we welcome everybody at least to do these courses. Then within human resource, we also have a diploma in human resource management. That is also a course that is running for 2 years. We also have a bachelor's degree of administrative and secretarial studies. Here we basically train administrative secretaries to be able to handle and manage office work. These are people who have been knowing us, maybe secretary, this one, so and so is a secretary. Okay, that is basically what they do. They actually help in office work. Bachelors, we also have a diploma at the same level or within the same course. And then we also have diploma in records, archives, and information management. These ones purely handle the issue of records. These ones, when they are trained fully, when they complete their courses, they will be employed as records officers in different organizations. And their duty or their role is specifically to handle the issue of records. Then we also have a certificate of records, archives, and information management, as well as certificate in administrative and secretarial studies. So all these programs, I just want to say maybe in brief that all our bachelor's courses and bachelor's programs, we admit them based on these requirements. At least the applicant should be having 2 principal passes attained from the same sitting, that is maybe at the level of A level. At least followed by a successive passing, you must have also passed at your O level. Then then at the diploma level, at least we take somebody who has a 1 principal pass and at least 1 subsidiary. Then still for bachelors, we also take somebody who has at least a 2-year diploma course from a recognized university. In that case, you'll also be able to join and do any bachelor's courses that I've actually mentioned above. And then with the certificate, we basically look at 5 principal passes, 5 passes from O level. That will actually enable you to do a certificate in any of what I actually mentioned from here, certificate in administrative and secretarial studies, or certificate in records, archives, and information management. Now, there's one thing that maybe our prospective students or even prospective parents who actually want to bring their students to Kumi University. When you look at the bachelor's programs that we have in Kumi University, if somebody has done a diploma from a recognized university and that person has passed very well in the same field, that person will only come and do his course for 2 years. In other words, we are going to give that person exemptions. Meaning, if there are courses that person actually performed very well in his diploma program, he can actually be exempted from sitting for the same papers in that bachelor's program. So in that case, that one actually reduces the time period this person is going to be staying at the university. So if somebody is very good enough, he can be able to finish his papers within 2 years and he graduates. So that is actually the beauty of if you are going to be admitted on a with a diploma paper or transcript. So you're actually going to be only for 2 years and you'll be able to complete. Then what also members want to prospective students need to know, that a university is not only for people who have reached A-level. A university is even for people who have reached O-level. As long as you have O-level, you can still be admitted, especially for certificate courses. Like the way you just mentioned from here, specifically I'm talking about business department. You can be admitted for certificate in administrative and secretarial studies, where you're going to study for 2 years. Then sometimes, depending on your performance, if you have a very good record in your performance, we normally consider such students even to go for upgrading. Even if as long as their results are very clear and they are going just to graduate, you can be admitted even for the course you begin enrolling for your diploma when you are just waiting for your graduation. That is for a certificate. Mr. Chen, allow me also take you through what is happening currently in Kumi University. The semester is coming to an end, and students by next week, from first, they will be sitting in for their end of semester examination. But this week has purely been a week of it has been a festive week for the university, because on Monday we had, first of all, university athletics, sporting activity, and we believe with the talent plus knowledge, it will actually make somebody a very successful citizen in a country. That's why Kumi University also emphasizes sports so much. So then also today's Wednesday, and we have been having a cultural gala. In this cultural gala, different the university houses and has very many students coming from different backgrounds, different tribes, different cultures. And in this cultural gala, we normally give students an opportunity to be able to come and show others what they do in their particular localities, what can other people learn from their cultures, what is that they can also be able to learn from other cultures. And today we had a beautiful day. A number of tribes presented what they do from their cultures. Among the tribes that were represented in this cultural gala, we had the Karamojongs, we had the Baluya, we had the Dinkas, we had the Zandes, we had the Rwandese, we had the Bantus in general. And in the Bantus, we have the Baganda, we have the Basoga, we have the Bagisu. So different tribes were represented. And this one builds a lot of cohesion amongst the students themselves. They gain more knowledge, more experience. At the end of the day, we really get students who have diverse backgrounds. And with diversity, we say there's nothing that can be that you can miss. And diversity, Kumi University, I must say, Kumi University is a very diverse university. And it has gone beyond the borders of Uganda, because a majority of the students that we have in Kumi University are from Rwanda, Burundi, Southern Sudan, a majority of the students. So that one is good really enough and I want everybody listening out there, at least take the initiative and just come and join Kumi University. You'll be able to see, observe, and be able to witness and be an ambassador of Kumi University. Okay. And then on Friday, we shall also be having a graduation ceremony. That's the day when we are going to be confirming, and that's the day we are also going to flag off our students that we have also produced to go and struggle with other people who have also been produced from different universities.
Okay, and maybe
thank you so much.
Let me just hold you a bit as I go for a short commercial break. When I come back, we'll discuss more about the graduation, the preparations and all that. But let's first pause for a very short commercial break. We'll be right back.
Yeah. I got the drip, and I got the ice. I choose flavor, take out my spice. That's Smirnoff red, black, green apple, and guarana. Choose flavor with an edge, no jokes, no wahala. Bring out the ice, don't tell me defeat, don't turn up the heat, don't slip on the grease. I'm still up to par, I'm 0 degrees. Unleash your edge and enjoy a Smirnoff Ice today. Alcohol is not for sale to persons under the age of 18. Please drink responsibly.
Mamitwanyari ya program kon Farmers Forum program lako the Farmers Forum anyini wongone sawani yare donsani wunilu atibong osodi konyet ibuni boboso bongokin program lo kanyini sabiti anyon sani kanyape dono kanyare opopujoda osura janu ipuno ni kamana keda kor kane akaisi kanyoni tunya kwongon Voice of Teso oyinu ntos jo Luka Farm Radio International.
Arrow Security System Limited, a company lo ebelara, ido iwadika unano Uganda, anwai dara yuara, agero kari lukumiare tomnango, yesta ipuda itijeni kinijo ebe, e kapaina kwesi, ai tudolo kinjo, eji anakinela, doketa ita no kuju, opone sha luta, ai dara yuara konopone shokere, ai nyamite lo apolok, ayuara na konpejo, araibonati puchi, e just kweskela kamera nui kamete kokolaka, ai nyamite jo kwa pebos, angicha kinija diotionis na itakane kijo e jasbo keske de ingwoko lui kameti kokolak Arrow Security System Limited heza iduma kinjo ya pes kesu leja elaje nakatonya e kode road edunyike de light SS anwaje nuno ipo inome sime naba enoti kanyari kanyauni yari ikanyauни enoti uni enoti kanyari ara ibonat enoti kanyari kanyauni yari ikanyare kanyuni yari kanyare ka Arrow Security System, we got you.
Ijo ikote gwele tiboro meribo riboro Goldman Supermarket ngesa bongrekon ejake sine soroti adunkira teso coach orula polon abeyari moroto egwenar kesi boro kwabena a juice a splash ejasa kile ice cream ejake skedi soda kedi wines ejabo keskedi nyamata lwedoe anwa atoto anwitana kete baby soya millet soya rice energy booster
ejata darbo kwesi kede baking products safi baking flour supreme baking flour drum baking flour akalayan dicholongoi imesan ikopoi carpets kaicheda ngunbobo omo magic aerial nomi osode sanitizer etwasa mado yapesi omotoka araibonato rekon ejasibo kweske riboro lwetwasa motogo kwapenata sukai ijam
anaje nipo inome simu enoti kanyari yare ikanyauni kanyape ikanyari ikanyari wongon are not kanyari noti dopet enoti kanyauni yare ikanyauni rwanauni are not kanyari kanyangon yare ikanye not yare ikanyape. This is Teso's number one hit station.
Welcome back from that break. In case you've just tuned in, I have guests from Kumi University, and so far we have discussed a number of issues, a number of programs, what is done at Kumi University. So we know very well that the university is supposed to have its 18th graduation ceremony, and this is taking place this Friday. I want to find out from one academic registrar, where are we so far as this event is concerned? Are there some requirements from the people who are supposed to be graduating and so forth?
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Ochen. We are left with a day to the graduation ceremony. And we shall be celebrating the 18th graduation ceremony of Kumi University. And that is actually our pride. Listeners outside there, our guest of honor this time will be His Excellency Park Sang-soo, the South Korean ambassador to Uganda, will be our guest of honor, which actually is very key, as I mentioned earlier, that Kumi University is a Korean Foundation university. So this time we are hosting our ambassador as the guest of honor, with other dignitaries from Uganda that will be joining, that we have invited. I have to announce here that we have this time 535 graduates that we shall be rolling in our graduation ceremony. Just as I mentioned earlier that we have 4 main faculties, and I will not specifically highlight that, this is from social science, but we have a total of 262 females that will be graduating and 273 males that will be graduating in this graduation ceremony. So this actually is very key according to Uganda, because we are now having 48% representing 48% that will be graduating females, and 52% representing the males. And because of the gender policy, we are trying to work hard to ensure that we have 50-50. So you can see that gap
is almost
there. So this is our pride that we are considering gender. So gender outside there, know that Kumi is for you. What does this mean? This means we are now enrolling out. We are rolling out alumni of 5,434. You know, our first graduation ceremony was held in 2005 with about only 235 graduates. But to date, people that will be rolled out as alumni of Kumi University will be 5,434. So this is very key. And as I mentioned also earlier, with the advert that Voice of Teso has been helping us, the enrollment in Kumi University has increased tremendously. Right now, this academic year, we have a total number of students, which is 2,015 students. So this is actually our pride. So Kumi University is actually progressing and also increasing even enrollment to those various programs that you have already had. So this is very key for Kumi University. Of course, we have now have a School of Postgraduate Studies. Postgraduate Studies means you are now preparing yourself for masters. And all these programs are accredited. What we are now having currently running this semester, we have postgraduate in educational management, we have project planning and management, we have information and technology, we have business administration, and we have monitoring and evaluation. So this is what we have started with. Okay. And we have realized also a good enrollment in these courses. So I encourage listeners outside there that postgraduate diploma is there to help you fulfill your dream. You know, this paper called postgraduate diploma is very key. Even in local government, if you don't have that paper of postgraduate, you are at a disadvantage. If you are a teacher and you don't have that paper of postgraduate diploma, it means there is a missing gap, because this one trains you now a lot of skills as a manager of schools, right from primary, nursery to higher level. That paper is very key for them to progress well, and when they are rolled out, they become real administrators.
All right, thank you. You've just told us about this very important paper, and earlier on you mentioned something about the charter of the university. When is it going to be finalized?
Oh, you know, when we talk about a charter, there are procedures that are normally done, which we have already undergone. We had a self-assessment committee at the university. The self-assessment committee looks at holistic about the university. There is a questionnaire that we go through as self-assessment of ourselves about the university. And when we score ourselves, we are around 80% to achieve a charter. So once we done with that, when the committee did away with the self-assessment, we had to present this self-assessment to staff and students so that they would also look at the picture of the university. When we fully done with that assessment, they gave us also their views, which we incorporated in the self-assessment report, which I'm proud to mention that we have already delivered this to the University Council. So the University Council sat this month on the 11th and also digested and saw what we have made, and now it has been rolled out. Actually, it has been taken to National Council of Education. So we are now only waiting for National Council of Education to call the University Self-Assessment Committee. And when we are done with that, we expect to have a charter by next year.
Okay. Thank you. We have 19 minutes to 7. In case you could be having a comment or question as well, we'll be giving you also a chance to do that on our studio lines 0392-840884 or 0701-884021. There's also the other MTN 0772-949628, or you can drop us an SMS on 0775-840832 in case you have a comment or a question that you want to put across. But as we wait for your call, I want to come back to Mr. Etoromai. Maybe you have something to put across as far as the graduation is concerned.
I think I used actually English at first, but kodobranga to somado angajabana teso o spol na target rangener balango boni pe Kumi University Rai University lo eja sa tekernu gela so keja sa tekernu gela da still chamute university di jana kine university do lu kere pole beitu ra jana kine kesi dodo engo kwa parare ngo la polo kinte department lo are aibu ngata na kamanara gwelanar raisi siana gwelanar abalengo sekbone be ija so kede e programs are bonate asabjectanan wisiana ni setonga konyo reno gala no angunu kereno kamanara kada agwelanar ijata rekeda are bonate aichoros, which is marketing, ijata rekeda accounting, apolo ke ba krona yetu suna marano PI, ijabo bo kedenu kamanara kede bank, ijabo kedenu kamanara kede aijana kinitonga, that is management. Do bala bubune be kejanu kamanara kede aishomo do kede na degree. Ijai ba sisiada na kamanara do kede na diploma. O wale business ara choros spiritu da perdijo edo era bude resisi anyoni o level le do kede na diploma. Polo ke sisi diploma ara jasi kariare. E degree era karu yoni. Ijabo bo keda certificates da. A certificates ni kamanara kede ngulu chamude koto saisisia akrono aidar records rabonata dara a files keda asomun office keda bonata akrono kamanara kede ai cheka computer iko kwenye jatara keda populano senior 4 e peri ai joining a university ne peda uningesi senior 4 mamera lolo bonbe ko reko kodolite arai adokere now A level arai senior 6 mam arai da senior 4 e peri abunere alomun Kumi University kachino ino department la e business la choros balabo bo koroma ngata marabono be kanu no ni kamanara kede hajene nguduchi idwe ngeta na intasyoman arabona de tartoi e polona etachi ko kwesomero e munongesi be akaulo na engeta ino rapak na ikariare arabona te ikariuni e munongesi ko na woro kiningesi bonu be papa ketoto podo kana ite nganyoni a graduation konyi balaboni be kara mamji dumuni moyi airport le balaboni be je kone koko ai graduating apollo keje goro lu people Ara mam ibiro no ko ngina popela che. Na ranui ko kralo mar tabole gradation e ko to bita popela ke kere. Chepa kidumini a popela chepa kedo saka isauni. Ano ada one program kere. So ara ibiro ngesa dopit mama chama kinyongesi ay graduating. So duch je pole do ay sab ay worone wori akdo ko nyaba tamar mama wuli sika bor ko ne chesa wani bala bone be arera ja awran la bait ido libero di chesa wano do nay o university per je sisian bone be inyobo beri ko ko nyama ko ranga renyoni e kosi mi sisian bone be ya popela ni ko ne ibiroro ara emere kwangenda enyamare kapun so ipui borolu mina anyo bone be mama ko ekrolo e koko o graduation book arabo mami koko e graduating ay inyek moy koko sabay ni jobo no be mam bale mwalimu mbora ke lecture mutan bala ngisi ko ne mam is lecture slo Kumi University era sauriak imina chesa na tamara bala era uriaka de para uriak luidwe narai ejene tungana na pipil na imane kapun ana yanga oni koko somero so mampera somongon ara sibiro re koko anu narai je sakusa chaketa tache mam Kumi University mami borengin na sodit Kumi University ere university lo le moto tomate o foundation are ekirigilo a bible poloke tungalwe jasi kere Luciana kinetere tungalwe yong to sedeke re tungalwe yong to singin tuan kere do kapane jana kena kwap so jana kena kwap e je no ne ai tiosomi duwe na ri tiosomo je koko e buni koko rawono idi tungana ne ko rawono kere so ngese balar bone be akoto ese da ore akamu ya pupokit idum ye bone bada ko ke kariare konyo me koto e kralo mo graduation book ada e karibuni mame kre ko ralo mo graduation book mame jati oni sinini che korbe yo da dolin mere pupa ipupu bone be inyobo di kone university lonen ichesa woni rona po itunga minastonga mona na rekrora rele university kachuda ra Kumi University be je polo be jare university ngol ko mam je jeni bone be atiche pakay ko karanyani ationis engwalete ko pone ke boiko kubuo somero apaya re ko kasomunyani asoma chekiro noda simika singis ara apedo ra ko kinai are kane ko sito mapakene be to ringisi are kakin so akodo ngeta na bala bone be ija ya urani kingangina ija sijoy duwe mametari toino no bi koti akokonya ayangare koko neni che are mamji pedori eje university ya pie do le pera ina kine koko achoa aijene amina luche kada ijene no kamanara kwa po kere university ngoles Kumi University ikapuno meralo epo ikapuno railo paperos kedone kere do itungali jasi era itungali tutuartai lo jata rekeda jen lo perota nani koko achoana nani ngesida apele awota keda lo epo lo jasi kingange na emo rekeda asomsini osodi bobache university mamera nani bache waboni ibala beto na kanin it ebi university lobe akani da no jenete karade mamme na do munasom achoane do muni kede skills lo do muni perota nani koko lo pedebon ajenu no bere ko nay asom
okay
this is Kumi University
yala manoi buninga bongun sota ngetakin konya gela na Sibera Park na Euriana noi sota bongun angetakin e program.
This is 88.4 FM. Hold on tight.
Stuck in the same meal routine. You're stuck in the same meal routine. Stuck in the same meal routine. Don't live life on repeat. Enjoy Minute Maid Refresh, full of flavor to refresh every meal. After all, meal times are more filled with life when you are refreshed. So feel those precious moments with a refreshing burst of flavor with Minute Maid Refresh in delicious mango, apple and orange flavors. Minute Maid, filled with life.
You can bet and get paid using AbaBet with any phone, however small it is. No need for internet. All you have to do is dial *185*60# on Airtel to get the AbaBet menu that you can use to register yourself on AbaBet. Place bets, deposit into your AbaBet account using Airtel Money. Withdraw your winnings to Airtel Money at any time, day or night, or so much more. With the AbaBet menu, *185*60#, you have access to unlimited games and betting options, all free of charge on your small phone. If you want to use internet, visit www.ababet.ug on your smartphone and enjoy the best betting experience. Always dial *185*60# on Airtel to bet with AbaBet, and you will not regret. Any phone works.
Yeah, I got the drip, and I got the ice. I choose flavor, take out my spice. That's Smirnoff red, black, green apple, and guarana. Choose flavor with an edge, no jokes, no wahala. No wahala, bring out the ice, don't tell me defeat, don't turn up the heat, don't slip on the grease. I'm still up to par, I'm 0 degrees, I'm 0 degrees. Unleash your edge and enjoy a Smirnoff Ice today. Alcohol is not for sale to persons under the age of 18. Please drink responsibly.
What happens when two people with great taste catch a vibe? One cool and chill, the other bold, feisty, and full of life. An explosion of taste that can only be matched by the explosion of the cool, delicious, crisp, sharp flavor that comes from a Tusker Premium Cider. Get yours at only 4,000 Uganda shillings at an outlet near you. Tusker Premium Cider. Exploding with taste. For those with taste. Excessive alcohol consumption is harmful to your health. Not for sale to persons under the age of 18.
All right, we're back, and we have only 8 minutes to be here, so time is on our neck. In case you have any question or comment, this you can use a few minutes, and then we share together. Like I told you, you can go get through line, or you can send an SMS. And I'm seeing an SMS here from somebody called Philip from Bukedia. He says, if I need to do agriculture and I am a senior 4 graduate, what are the qualifications I must have? And what your message and what is it besides agriculture? I don't know. Your message is not very clear. Yeah, but that is the picture I get from his message, that I need to do agriculture and I'm a senior 4 graduate. What are the qualifications that he should be having? Yes.
Yeah, thank you, caller. Just as you mentioned, for other courses in business, we also have certificate courses in other faculties. And this is the Faculty of Science and Technology. We also have a certificate in general agriculture. We also have a certificate in information and technology. But in particular in this question, the requirement is just the same, 5 passes, and you should have passed English and mathematics, and of course the key subjects like biology and chemistry. But the minimum requirement for any all level to join is 5 passes.
Okay.
Yeah. So if he meets those requirements, he's welcome to Kumi University.
All right. Yeah, so since our time is up, and it seems the information has actually reached very well to somebody outside there, I am going to request us to conclude with a few remarks, and I want to start with the head of business department to give us a few closing remarks.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Ochen. What I only want to pass to the listeners out there, that the university, we are going to have our next intake, that will be in March. So, and the window for admissions or application is actually open right from now. So if you're interested in joining the university, if you're interested, like for example, this person of Bukedia, I earlier on said all our certificate courses, the qualification or the requirement that you need to have, you must have at least had what? At least you must be having at least 5 passes from your O level. And most especially now that you are interested in, like for example, this person is interested in agriculture. Agriculture must be at least in your paper, and you must have passed it. That is if you're interested in agriculture. Those interested in business, at least business related like entrepreneurship, accounting, commerce, okay, those ones you must have also passed them. Just saying, actually, our application window is still open, and we are going to be admitting students for March intake. The only message I want to leave to our dear listeners is that request that you join Kumi University and have a long life experience in terms of knowledge, skills, physical and spiritual well-being that you'll be able to use to improve yourself, develop yourself, improve the communities and improve the country at large. It is education that we need to have. It is the skills that we need to have to be able to change our direction, to be able to achieve our dreams that we have. Always have a dream and never fail. Join Kumi University. Kumi University is there for you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Yes, one academic registrar.
Oh, yes, Mr. Chen. Thank you for hosting us.
You're welcome.
And enabling us to communicate to our clients outside. I must say, Kumi University is open for all of us, and it is a unique university. When you reach there, it is quality Christian education is very key, and we have a number of the environment that is very friendly for learning. We have actually cheap Wi-Fi, which actually enables them to communicate and do their research effectively. And we have quality, affordable educations. Our fee structure is very affordable in comparison to other universities. And we have well-trained, qualified staff. In a total, we have 195 staff in Kumi University. So you find that we have enough staff that can enhance the learning at the institution. So Kumi University also has opportunities. When you are there, we have exchange study programs with South Korea. Right now we have some of our students who are there doing their master's courses and PhD. Recently we have one of the PhD holder, alumni of Kumi, who has been in Korea for 8 years. He is back now in Kumi University to serve the university and also heading a school of postgraduate studies. So those are the opportunities that we have. Apart from that, he has already told you skills-based. Like those who are interested in agriculture, it is skill-based training. So the doors are open when you join Kumi University. I must say, we have two key intakes. We normally have August intake and March intake. Right now, we are receiving applicants for March intake. So I encourage listeners outside there, do not wait for the August. We have now March. March intake covers most of the faculties of science and technology, business, and also theology. Particular for education, you have to be patient, but we still receive applications for August intake.
Okay.
Yes. Now, maybe you could allow me to say my humble greeting to my madam.
Go ahead. And maybe the contacts of the university.
Elder Mera Tayo. Your dad is here, and greetings to you and the family members.
Sure.
My contact is 0782 63 27 39.
Okay. And that is the contact of the academic registrar, Kumi University. Thank you very much for coming. And thank you very much, Mr. Etoromat Lawrence, Head of Business Department in Kumi University. Listener, that is where we're going to end for today. And we wish all the graduates a very nice ceremony. You'll follow it live on Voice of Teso. We'll be broadcasting it on our social media platforms. So make sure you get in touch with our platforms online so that you don't miss out on any thing that is going to be.
We don't play songs fast. We only play the best music on 88.4 Voice of Teso, the people's choice. Take it. Yalama Ipupe Radio. Voice of Teso. Ajokse Radio Kalo. Mame Nyawa Makarano. Ora Yorebe 88.4 FM. Na people's choice.
Are you in search for the media?
The time check on Voice of Teso FM.
Uganda, or a companion to inform and entertain you all day long. 88.4
7 p.m. evening. Agenda Nesa Wakalo. Listen to Joe. MTN Momo. Otach. Aragweli Boro. Oduka. It is my MTN Momo. Mami Taja Ojo Isibore, Itosoma, Momo App, Arai, Ichigak Star, Idopikanya Pikan Star, Uni Hash.
3 to 7 p.m.
MTN Mobile Money Uganda Limited. Yesi Gali Gale Bankala Polono Uganda.
The night lockdown from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. We cover all districts across eastern Uganda. We are located on Haridas Road in the heart of Somodi City. For inquiries, call 0392-960-687-8844. Voice of Teso FM, the people's choice.
Mami Twanyari, Eburilo Yemuto, Yemuto Jilele Tai, Agione Sawe Dope, Tunisani Yarelu Atibo, Ido, Otomobur, Ibangi Setuo, Nesoroti,
Kanuki Yemdon Voice of Teso, Simon Ongodia, Odemugweri, Soroti District,
Eburilo Yemu,
Kimbodo Joa Upa Ino Sinepepe, Aitodol Sana Dung, such as Lola Parasha Kolopeke,
Yoga Queen, 6 to 10 a.m. One Joe, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. The Sports Wave from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Elimuno Bear from 3 to 7 p.m. Eburilo Yemuto from 7 to 8 p.m. Eupa from 8 to 9 p.m. The night lockdown from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. We cover all districts across eastern Uganda. We are located on Plot 32, Haridas Road, in the heart of Soroti City. For inquiries, call 0392-960-687-88.4. Voice of Teso FM, the people's choice.